Good night, everybody. My name is Pedro Antônio Fernandes Lourenço, and I'm here to talk about the importance of wearing the mask to stop the spread of the coronavirus diseases. The coronavirus disease is created by the virus, and this virus is transmitted by the air. The best way to stop the spread of coronavirus is to stay home and don't go outside. But as we know, the states start reopening. Because of that, the people need a way to go outside but stay safe. The wearing the mask is the only way that we have to do it. As you can see on this graph, if nobody wears a mask, you have a really high chance of contracting the virus if you meet someone that have the virus. And the virus is not like flu or things like that. The virus can be really unnoticeable. The virus side effects normally at 40% of them, 40% of the people that contract the coronavirus, you can't see the symptoms. Because of that, everyone should wear the mask to stop the spread, because we don't know if you have the virus. You may think that you don't have, but in reality you could have. If someone that have the virus is not wearing the mask, and somebody that don't have the virus and is wearing the mask, it don't protect the person that's wearing the mask 100%. Because the person that's not using the mask still can cough and sneeze near this person, and the virus still have power to travel and enter the other person's body. If the person that has the coronavirus is wearing the mask, it stops the spread more than the other case, because the virus faces a barrier much earlier on its journey. A really low case percentage, but is if everybody is wearing the mask, but not at a big distance apart. Because the distance is important, because in this distance the virus is slowed down, because the respiratory droplets lose force on the way. And because the best distance to do it is stay 6 feet apart at least. And the best way to stop the coronavirus is if everybody stay home. But as we know, the states start reopening and people want to go outside, because we already stayed home for many months. Because of that, we want to go outside. Research conducted by the University of Davis on California shows that the two primary ways of the coronavirus being transmitted is by droplets and aerosol particles. Droplets being the major way and aerosol particles being the second. Droplets and aerosol particles can be stopped by masks, because that is the main function of that. If you wear a mask, you have 65% of protection. That means that if everybody wears a mask, the protection rate would be more than 100%. That means the coronavirus pandemic would stop. Because of that, we should incentivize everybody to wear a mask. Because until now, we don't have a vaccine, and not even a date that the vaccine could be released. Because people don't expect like, oh, because I'm not in the age group, the risk group, I would not die if I contract coronavirus. People need to remember that if they contract the diseases, they can transmit these diseases to more people. And these people that transmit these diseases could be the grandpa, the grandma. That means they are possibly causing the deaths of many people that they like. This means everybody should wear a mask to protect the family and the ones that they love. And the ones that they don't love, because humanity protects humanity. Another proof that masks protect people is just a comparison did by the University of California in San Francisco that compares the USA rates before the mask is obligatory in 15 states and after. In this comparison, you can see after the mask being obligatory, the death rates reduced by a lot. Another way to see these facts is just comparing the USA death rates to other countries that implemented the mask much earlier. If you compare USA rates with Japan, the deaths on Japan is extremely lower by the fact that Japanese people already have the custom of using masks, even if it's not a really big problem disease, like if it's low, like a disease that don't have a really high death rate. Because of that, Japan, after the order of wearing masks, everybody started wearing the mask, and the death rate was greatly reduced by that fact. That means USA should every time approve the wear of masks and turn obligatory the wear of masks. Masks are extremely necessary. Everybody should wear a mask. Please wear a mask to protect the humanity, your family, and to stop the pandemic early, so everybody can go back to their normal lives. Thank you. That is my audience, my mother and my father. They assisted and helped me doing my presentation. They was my audience.